Hey Leo, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your September 2022 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Leo and take a look at all things related to health, wealth, and abundance. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Leo, let's take a look at the category of health. And please do see the disclaimer in the description box below, or a medical professional if you need to. All right, Leo, so we have the root chakra or the base chakra showing up in regards to health. Now, a reminder here, health can show up in mental ways, physical and emotional health. It's on a holistic level here. So for some of you, you may be having physical symptoms that affect your feet, your toes, your ankles, your legs, your knees, your hips, or any lower extremities from that base area, perineum area, all the way down. Now that has to do with your stability, your foundation. It may have to do with finances as well. It can affect that lower back region. For others of you, this is a sense of stability, feeling grounded with where you are at. So I am feeling that it's going to be very important for a lot of you to get moving, to remain flexible as well, but to get moving in one way, shape, or form, whether that is through walking, whether it's through maybe jogging, cycling, or biking. For others of you, this is about taking action on an idea, a project, a relationship, on health goals. It's time to get something solidified here. So if you are wanting to take something to the next level regarding your health, it's the perfect time to ground it into reality here. For some of you as well, it's very important to ground your energy so it doesn't affect your crown chakra and you end up being spacey often, maybe dizzy when you get up, or it can also affect at times your vision and your hearing. So I do feel like there is possibly an imbalance going on between that base chakra and crown chakra. So make sure that you are taking a look at what is stable in your life, and if it doesn't seem stable, how can you secure that in the best possible way that you can. This can be done by eating red foods, more grounding root vegetables as well, such as carrots or potatoes. This can be done as well by helping with the energy with crystals such as red jasper, even obsidian can help ground you, or just getting out in nature barefoot, grounding your feet in the grass or the ocean or the water or the mud. Whatever is healing and therapeutic for you, or whatever feels good and grounding. It can even be going and sitting next to a tree, reading a good book, or just grounding or doing meditations next to Mother Earth here. So some of you are really focusing on feeling good with where you are at in your life, feeling good with all areas, solidifying the relationships that you have, but also solidifying the relationship that you have with yourself. Some of you may be healing first chakra issues, which happen to stem from the ages of 0 to 7, Leo. So some of you may be healing some childhood wounding or going through some trauma that you've experienced at that time. Especially if you are a parent and you have children between those ages, at times you may feel triggered, or there may come times where situations or experience bring up some cell memory for you that you are working through. It could even be grandchildren or someone else's children even at times. But overall health here, we do have the Two of Swords. We have the Star card. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We also have the Hanged Man. We have the Fool. So you have three major arcana, which are really big in regards to health here. And I'll talk about why in just a moment. But we also have the Six of Cups, which can be a card about healing that childhood wounding as well. And then lastly, we have the Five of Wands. So what I'm seeing health-wise is some of you may be going through a little bit of mental conflict at this time. Should I stay? Should I leave? Should I go that direction or this direction? not quite sure which direction to make that is in your highest good. When it comes to health, make sure that you are doing things that bring you more into that alignment of balance and make you feel good about the decisions that you make. For example, the food that you put into your body, make sure that you're eating and drinking healthy foods that replenish you and fill you up with vitality instead of drag you down or bring a sluggish type of energy. When it comes to relationships, some of you may be contemplating, do I love this person from a distance? Do I let them go? Do I stay and try to make a situation work here? So I'm just sensing for some of you, it's hard to see what the other side looks like. And that's why it's very important, Leo, to take a holistic approach to any situation in your life that is difficult to see at this time, because you do have the Hanged Man showing up here. And the Hanged Man is about gaining a new perspective. It's about observing from all different angles, because sometimes when we can only see one way, when we refuse to see in a different way here, it limits our opportunities. It limits our mindset. And I don't want you to limit yourself to the beautiful blessings, opportunities, or good things coming your way, because sometimes it's hard to see. Now, you could also be dealing with other people in your energy as well, that their point of view is, it's like it's their way or the highway at times, Leo. And that may stem from, again, childhood. It could be people that you grew up with, siblings, parents. It could even be your own children. But the good news is you are definitely healing. Now, some of you may be recovering from some sort of a surgery or something that may have happened in your lower extremities, but they're also giving me solar plexus area. So it could be something stomach related as well as head, eyes, or ears, as mentioned earlier. But if you are healing on that physical level, I feel good about the healing, but make sure that you are checking in on yourself. Make sure that you are taking that holistic approach and paying attention to every little thing. Because what I'm getting here is, for some of you, you may just be focusing on a physical illness. Let's say you've been having troubles with your vision. You may be just focused on the vision, but it may be stemming from maybe your ear. So it may be focused somewhere else where the original meaning or the original thing that you're focused on, it may have some sort of a spin or some sort of a twist, or you may have to go in a new direction, is what I'm sensing here regarding health. But you will heal here, and I feel like it will offer you a new beginning, because with this root chakra, base chakra, and the Fool energy, it's going to allow you to move into this new energy that you have been wanting, I feel, for quite some time. You've been working hard towards it with this Ace of Pentacles here. So some of you, it's your financial security that may be affecting your health on a mental level as well. Some of you, physical level. But I feel like you are putting in the effort. You're ready to master your craft here. This is about you continuing to learn all that you can to get better. And that's what you may be discovering regarding health. You may be taking that holistic approach where you're seeing things from all angles, not just one-sided. And there may be other people in your life, whether it's a doctor, whether it is, it could be an eye doctor that says this is the main problem, but you go see someone else and they say, well, actually the root problem is it lies within your ear. So I see second opinions being very important. Also maybe seeing a naturopath or a holistic practitioner, or even an energy healer as well. But making sure you spread yourself out there to get more than one opinion or view. And then we do have, mental health, challenging times here. So I'm feeling that if you have been struggling within your health, you will heal, because the more that you know, knowledge is power. The more you know about a situation, the quicker you'll be able to heal. So I like this for you. I feel like you're gaining a new perspective. And overall here, because you do have this Fool card showing up, you're going to allow yourself this healing where you have a fresh new energy here, a fresh new start, whether it's focusing on your internal health, your spiritual, mental, emotional, or physical. It's going to allow you to be in a better place here than you were. So I like this for you regarding health. Now, Leo, in regards to wealth, some of you may have been really trying very, very hard to make decisions regarding your wealth. It could be dealing with real estate. Perhaps it's, should I buy this house? Should I sell? Should I wait to purchase? Should I stay and rent? For others of you, it could be, should I stay in this job, that job? Should I build my own business, ask for the raise? How can I create more income? How can I move forward and heal my money situation? Because you do have the Star card showing up here. So at times you feel like you're giving up. You feel like there's only one direction here for your wealth. But the good news is I feel like you are building up a solid foundation. You are focusing on your finances. You're focusing on your wealth, your abundance, and long-term goals as well. Some of you may need to look at patterns or dynamics that you have maybe ingrained into yourself since childhood. Perhaps you grew up in a poverty conscious mindset, or perhaps there was lack of, maybe you had many siblings, or there was scarcity here. Perhaps I just saw that someone had to, there was hand-me-downs, and you may have been the last one to receive that hand-me-down dress or a pair of pants or pair of shoes, and it was like you've never received anything new. So that may have stuck with you in your adult life, where you have maybe a shopping problem or shopping addiction, or you don't like anything new, anything used or recycled, so you're constantly buying. So that's not going to resonate with everyone, but that's an example here of maybe a childhood issue or belief. It could be a limiting belief that holds you back from that scarcity mindset here, or holds you back from achieving the wealth that you want because of that scarcity mindset. So a lot of you are really putting a lot of effort into what it is that you do, especially if you own your own business or you are working for someone else. It doesn't matter here. Even if you're retired, you may be putting a lot of effort into focusing on creating a life of abundance, mastering your skill, loving your work. Some of you, this can be an apprenticeship. This can be a training. This can be a temporary position that you're hoping to grow into something more permanent, long term. So I do like this card next to especially the Star card, because it's saying don't give up on those dreams that you have for yourself, Leo, because something has the potential to go the distance here, go long term, as soon as you completely switch gears here and see it from all angles. If there's just one thing you're focused on, I feel like down the road you can add to it as well. So observing from that distance here. Some of you may need to shift a target market or an audience as well. You may be focusing to the wrong people. And that's kind of the energy that I was picking up on for you, Leo, earlier when I had given you the example of maybe seeing an eye doctor and it really not being the eye that is the issue. It could be the ear. And that's kind of what I'm getting here, where you're focusing your attention on maybe one specific target, but it's about branching off here. So I feel like there is a lot of room for growth this month in September for you regarding wealth. And if you are able to branch off and you're able to see all of the beautiful blessings and all of the resources that you could add to something here, I mean, it could be adding to your resume, it could be adding to your business. It could be reaching out and speaking to people who are in a position that you would like to be in, or in a career that you would like to be in. Maybe watching additional YouTube videos or how-tos, do it yourself, starting something here that I feel like you've already started with the Eight of Pentacles, but I feel like branching off and learning more is going to really help you. Again, they keep giving me knowledge is power. You do have the Six of Cups showing up with wealth. So like I mentioned, get rid of any limiting beliefs that may be blocking you from achieving the abundance that you desire. Some of you, it certainly can be, karmic soul lessons. We do have to go through the ups and downs, the challenges, the financial setbacks at times for our soul to evolve and grow. But Spirit wants the best for you. So the sooner that we can learn those lessons, the sooner that we can attract more abundance into our life here. We do have challenging times. So I feel when it comes to wealth, you possibly have had back and forth energy. And I feel like this is more of a collective than it is you, Leo, because of the pandemic, because of shutdowns, layoffs, unemployment, being able to not be sure of your own stability here with this base chakra. So you may have had challenging times. Some of you, hopefully not, but some of you may have had to deal with foreclosures, job losses, bankruptcy, any of those challenging times regarding your wealth. But I feel like there is a brand new energy coming in here with this Fool card. because you're seeing those soul lessons for what they were, and you're allowed to do something differently this time around. So I like this showing up for you actually quite a lot, especially if that does resonate with you about branching off. Some of you may be branching off and working with others. You may be working in different groups, different projects, working with new people, new clientele. So I really like this energy a lot for you. Now, in the area of abundance, the first card that shows up for me is the healing card. So the star card here. You have a beautiful abundance going on in your life. It may not necessarily be exactly where you had hoped, but that's why you're branching off in the month of September here. So you can bring that abundance to reach other areas of your life. Now, some of you have an abundance in family, in health, in being able to have fresh, good food, in drinking water. For others of you, it is abundance for doing what it is that you love, or being able to manifest money. It's having a lovely home, or having pets, having animals, having grandchildren or children. So you are blessed and you are abundant here, but I'm feeling that a lot of you are on this spiritual healing journey here, where you are being divinely guided to more positivity in your life, more hope, and more peace. So the big message here is don't give up on those dreams. And I feel like you're not going to, but knowing that you are fully supported, Leo, is going to really help you make some decisions that you will be making this month. Because the Two of Swords here talks about needing to make decisions because your head, it may be going in one direction and your heart is pulling you in another, causing opposition. And when we see that opposition, that's when that Five of Wands presents itself. And this can be about feeling competitive, feeling the need to work together, feeling like everything is an obstacle or a challenge or a debate or criticism. So this is about seeing things for what they are, but working with the right kinds of people. So again, if you are not working in an environment that is helping you grow those branches that we talked about earlier with that tree of life type of energy, it's time for you to branch off in a new direction and bring about more peace and more positivity and guidance instead of the challenging times here. So I feel like you will be making decisions to go in a new direction for you in the month of September. You're willing to put in the effort. You're willing to do what it takes here. And I feel that there is a bountiful blessing coming your way, especially around the 18th is what I'm getting. Even though this is the 8 card, I feel like the 18 is showing up quite strong. Now, some of you Leos may even have a birthday around the 18th. You may have a very important number. Some of you, it could be a mailbox or it could be an address. There's something with the number 8 or 18 that's showing up quite strong. Now, 8s are about power. They're about strength. They're about authority and control. It can also be a very speedy energy. So I feel like some blessing or some sort of abundance may come in quite quick for you, but it may show up unexpectedly. And in that sense, very quick. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is also a very fortuitous card that for those that are in the art, the design, the music, the education, or if you are on this path where you're looking to bring in more income as well, which who isn't, right, Leo? But I feel like if you are heading towards something more creative, it will pay off in big ways for you. Or if you are the teacher or if you are the student, whatever you're learning or teaching at this time, because again, they're giving me knowledge is power. The more that you teach or the more that you learn is going to really help bring about more abundance. Now we also have the 6 showing up here, 6 of Cups energy. So when it comes to abundance here, this is about practicing kindness, small acts of kindness, but also remembering the good old days, remembering things that people have done for you in a positive way, instead of maybe looking at situations that were only challenging. Now, this could be a specific person. It could be situations in your life. So I do challenge you to a small homework assignment if you'd like, Leo, but I would love for you to jot down on a sheet of paper all of the blessings or the good things that you have had happen to you in your life. It could be a simple act of kindness. Perhaps you remembered a gift that somebody gave you, whether it was monetary or whether it was the gift of their friendship, their time, their love. It could be a teacher that you had in the 5th grade that changed your life forever. I want you to take note of all of the blessings and the positive things that have happened in your life. And whenever you are faced with a challenging time or a situation that seems unfair or less than ideal, I want you to go back and look at that list, Leo, because you are blessed. And the more that you focus on the acts of kindness and the good things that have happened and that are coming your way, the more you're going to attune with that energy of abundance and bring more of it into your life. Now, in regards to that Fool energy, the Fool in regards to abundance is all about adventure, taking a risk, embracing the unknown. There's a fresh start here, a brand new beginning. And I feel like that may be something you've wanted for quite some time in a specific area of your life. And I feel like you are making it possible by changing your perspective on a situation here, by healing something that maybe you couldn't see in the past, Leo, but you're finally able to take off that blindfold. You're finally able to switch your perspective. And the reason I say that is because you're partnered up on one end here. You have the 2 of Swords, and then this end you have the 12, which is the Hanged Man. So you're definitely seeing it from a completely different way than you did in the past. And it's almost like it's coming to you with, wow, how did I not see that before? This is absolutely a turning point in my life. So last but not least here, we're going to get a few messages from the Priestess of Light Oracle. Beautiful brand new deck. And your first card up is card 17, which is that star energy. And it says sacred action, decisive focus. Whoa, what do we have here? Refusing to see. We were just talking about that. This talks about making decisions, being decisive, focusing on what it is that you want so you can manifest and heal it quickly. So the fact that it's decisive focus right next to that healing card is not is synchronistic here for you. So there's no such thing as coincidence. Do pay attention, Leo, to the synchronicities, the numbers, and the messages that Spirit is bringing you in the month of September. Well, every month, but specifically September. And look at this. We have card 12, which we were just talking about as well. And this is the Hanged Man energy. And it says, touching earth, planting something new. Yes, there it is here with the Fool, planting a brand new beginning. You're planting the seeds. And I feel for a lot of you, you've already put a lot of dedicated effort in. So it's not like you're starting completely from scratch. You're just starting maybe a new book, a new chapter here. So I'm feeling that you are excited about going in this new path. You're excited about branching off and doing things differently. Next, we have card 33, and it says building your world, creation, expansion, networking. Whoa. We talked about all of that here as well. We talked about your creativity with this 8 of Pentacles. Expansion. We talked about you branching off into seeing other views or working with other people or adding to something you are currently working on here. And networking, going to be very important. Collaboration, teamwork, putting yourself out there in the month of September is going to be very positive, very lucrative for whatever it is you are trying to grow, whether it's a business, whether it's an idea, whether it's your money, your finances, your love life, building your world. And you're taking it step by step here. But the good news is, you're going from this refusal, this back and forth, head and heart, to a complete switch in the way that you see things. And that's going to allow you to build your world. And lastly here, we have card 13, and it says precognition, a very beautiful energy that talks about psychic ability and future vision, which we just talked about that as well. So some of you really are connecting strong to the synchronicities, the signs, the symbols. Some of you beautiful souls out there are very, very psychic, very in tuned yourself, Leo. Some of you have clairvoyance, precognition, or even medium qualities or traits that you can, if you decide to capitalize on. I feel like you certainly can. But for others of you, this is tuning in to that third eye chakra and imagining what your future looks like so you can start to plant those seeds and create it for yourself. It'd be a very beautiful time to create a vision board or for you to set new goals. Leo, especially those of you, you just had birthdays in July or August here. So I feel like it's a brand new time, a brand new cycle, and you're still in that fresh new energy of a new year, a new cycle. And even though we'll have Mercury in retrograde for the majority of September, this is about you taking a step back, reevaluating again what's not working, what needs to be eliminated from your life, and what your future vision holds, so you can plant the seeds and make that happen, and then grow and expand those branches. That's what I have for you, Leo. Pretty deep reading, doesn't surprise me, but I hope this resonates with you. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, and I am sending all of you wonderful souls tons of love and light. Thanks for tuning in.